Man, I think 2 people made that game. It's crazy. I still haven't beaten it.
Yeah, I haven't beaten it, but wait, have I beaten it? No.
Anyways, welcome
Okay.
everyone to episode 2 of A Somewhat Podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Mr. Maxim Chasson here, joined alongside Mr. Harley Gray.
Making a big return. I'm back.
That was your intro, really?
That was exactly my intro. You know what?
I
I'll
was-
do it again.
I was expecting something a little bit out of the ordinary, but whatever. And Mr. Goat, the retro goat, Morgan Hench, unfortunately isn't here this week. Off to a great start of fucking podcasting. Week 2 and he already misses an episode because he's too busy playing his Fire Emblems and his Street Fighters or whatever.
You playing damn video games.
You damn video games. We take this shit seriously. We're here. It's pretty late where I'm at, but I don't care. I'm here to deliver this second episode of this podcast where we talk about pretty much everything we feel like it. So, not a lot happened this week in terms of news stories, but Harley and I both went and saw Deadpool, which is
Yeah,
a
we did.
comic book movie. Who you pretty much may or may not have heard of. Pretty much the best Marvel movie, in my opinion, I have seen out of all the Marvel movies that were made. But Harley disagrees with
It's a
me.
pretty big. Alright, hang on. Before you give people the wrong idea. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was funny. I'm
It's
one of the.
more than funny. It's fucking hilarious. That's what it is.
Yeah, it was funny. It was hilarious. It was a lot of fun to watch, but I'm one of the people that like watches all the trailers, all the TV spots, and I just feel like they included far too much of the main scenes in those releases. So walking in, I feel like I've already watched the movie.
Well, that's the thing. I pretty much only saw the first trailer that was released and went into it completely blind. I didn't even know the entire backstory of Deadpool, how he got his powers, or who he was as a character, essentially. And I walked in there not knowing what to expect, and what I got was a freaking delightful superhero movie that is as entertaining as it is absolutely funny. I don't think I laughed that hard in a superhero movie ever.
Oh, yeah,
And
me too.
just the humor in that movie makes the I think it's close to 2 hours in length.
Yeah.
That 2 hours flew by. I was with my buddies going to the theater, and after the movie was done, I was like, "Is it already over, man?" That flew by so quick. It was crazy.
Did you stay for the after movie credits?
Of course I
scenes?
did. Of
Yeah,
course I
okay.
did. But I didn't really understand them because they well, spoilers if you haven't seen the fucking movie, by the way, should like skip ahead 2 or 3 minutes.
Maybe 10.
Not 10. I wouldn't say 10. We're not going to talk that much about spoilers. But so they talk about this Cable guy,
Yeah.
and like I said, I know nothing about Deadpool. I didn't really know anything about the character's background, so I had no clue who Cable was. There was this guy sitting like 2 rows behind me. When he heard Cable, he started freaking out and was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" But yeah, apparently he's like a friend slash foe of Deadpool, and so he's gonna make an appearance in the sequel, which has been confirmed is gonna be happening. It has been greenlit.
I think
Not
the
even
s-
surprised.
I think the script's almost done as well. I read somewhere.
Just from the marketing that the first Deadpool got, I'm not even surprised that the sequel got greenlit just like 24 hours after the movie, or not even after the movie was released, like 24 hours after the reviews were released.
Pretty sure I read somewhere that Deadpool is now the most successful R-rated movie.
Yeah,
Which,
Uh,
yeah, I'm not too surprised.
and it's crazy because like I said, once again, I had no idea who the character was or what his powers were. I just knew he was this freaking idiotic superhero, and like I got hooked instantly, and I'm like 99% sure that some of the people that went and saw the movie who had no idea what they were getting into felt the same way as I did, because the movie is just so entertaining. The way Deadpool breaks the fourth wall on many occasions is just it's so good.
Yeah, but
And just
that's exactly what Deadpool does in the comics.
yeah, yeah.
So I wasn't too surprised.
And the way the story is told, like with the flashbacks, and especially that opening scene where
That's so good.
it's great. It's just props to the director. I don't know who the director is. I'm not that well informed, but props to him for making such a good superhero movie.
I also like that in the first 10 seconds of the film, they like make fun of Green Lantern.
Oh yeah,
You see that?
they don't give a fuck about
So good.
Green Lantern. But that's one thing that irritates me with these comic book movies is like, for instance, now with Batman, we're gonna have another actor portraying Batman essentially, with Batman versus Superman.
Yep.
But it's a completely different universe as what was portrayed in the Dark Knight trilogy, and that fucking annoys me. Like, can't we just have a continuous universe? And I know DC is known for having its multiverses and shit, but like Marvel does it so well with its the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like in Deadpool, they refer to the X-Men, and just seeing the trailers for Captain America and how this is all going to come together for the final or the third Avengers movie, it's just so exciting. It builds up hype, and fucking DC says, no, we're going to take other actors. The Justice League movie, we're not going to take the same actors who do Green Arrow and The Flash from the TV shows. And it frustrates the hell out of me because I'm such a fucking DC fanboy, and fuck, I hate. I just I don't even know how to explain it. I just want a fucking established DC universe. None of that fucking multiverse bullshit.
Well, I think you need dedicated actors
Well,
to do something like that.
Yeah, but I think like first off, most of DC's comic book movies are shit. Let's just throw that out the window. I mean, Green Lantern, they make fun of it in Deadpool because it is such a bad movie.
It's pretty ordinary.
I think it's Superman Returns. Superman Returns was just trash. Man of Steel was it was somewhat entertaining. Yeah, it was decent. Dark Knight trilogy, absolutely phenomenal, except that last movie. Is it The Dark Knight Returns? Or
The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, there you go.
You didn't like Dark Knight Rises?
It was just stupid. I felt it was just stupid, especially that ending where
it's a cliffhanger, son.
yeah, well, I still think it's stupid, but and we haven't seen that much of DC's movies other than its main heroes, which are Batman, Superman. Now we're gonna get Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but who's gonna watch an Aquaman movie?
I mean, that's what they're gonna try and set up eventually with just Justice League. And since Jason Momoa is actually playing Aquaman in the Justice League movie,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He was awesome as Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones. So
yeah,
he may be the defining factor that makes an Aquaman movie or an Aquaman appearance in a movie interesting, basically. But yeah, those are our thoughts regarding Deadpool. You should definitely go ahead and watch it anytime soon. I still think it's the best Marvel movie, just because of its
that's a
hilarity.
big call.
I maybe get roasted, but I don't care.
Roasted. Did you see
It's my opinion.
the petition to have Ryan Reynolds play Deadpool and host Saturday Night Live?
I saw that on social media, but I didn't look too much into it.
Has like 60,000 signatures already.
Jesus Christ.
I hope he does it. That'll be funny. Although it would be just like Ryan Reynolds, being Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe he actually pulled it off too.
Oh, it'd be great.
But yeah, those are our thoughts regarding Deadpool. Make sure to leave us your thoughts in the comments section as to what you thought of the movie as well. And yeah, other than that, Harlee,
Yeah.
you took on a journey of a lifetime and flew I don't know how many hours to go to Japan on a holiday. You actually filmed a vlog that is up on our YouTube channel.
I did.
You want to talk a bit about that? Let our viewers know the adventure that you took upon yourself. You crazy Australian bastard.
Well, you know me, man. Travel the world, do some stuff. Yeah, I flew, I think the whole trip was roughly 13 to 15 hours from Melbourne to Osaka, which is where I went, because my girlfriend is currently studying over there, and she's here right now. She could be a special guest at some point. I don't know. But yeah, I went over there to visit her and see some of Japan. I visited Osaka, went to Osaka City, saw the Pokemon Center, which you'll see in the vlog. That was a lot of fun. Went to Kyoto City, saw some monkeys, did some climbing, did some bamboo stuff, saw some temples. That was good. But dude, Japan was pretty cool. It's clean, people are polite. And
it's just like Canada, dude.
Awesome.
We're all nice. We're all.
I tell you what, if I ever get invited to Canada, I'd go to Canada.
How long would it take for you to fly out to Canada? Probably like
Canada.
30 hours.
It wouldn't be 30. Be probably in the maybe 20. I think.
Yeah.
Depends on layovers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's a lot of fun. I'd do it again. If you haven't been to Japan, highly recommend it. Didn't go to Tokyo or any of the massive places. Osaka was pretty much the main point. But we stayed at a hostel in Kyoto. We're at 10 a.m.
A hostel or a hotel?
A hostel.
The fuck is the difference?
I don't know. Not much. I think hostel is more for like tourists, where it's like stay a couple nights and then move on. Whereas a hotel is more of a, I don't know, more of a experience.
Luxurious place.
Yeah. But they kicked us out at 10 a.m. but 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. to clean the rooms. So
what?
We had no choice but to actually get out and do stuff. Yeah, and all they did was empty the bin. Didn't vacuum the floors, didn't do anything.
So they basically just wanted you out, that's why.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. But, yeah, I love Japan. I think the main thing I love about Japan is the Wi-Fi. There's free Wi-Fi everywhere.
Really?
Yeah. Going from Japan back to Australia's shitty Wi-Fi is just horrible.
Especially since you have shitty internet, period, in Australia.
It is shocking.
Meanwhile, while you were doing that, I was setting everything up for the website because if you guys didn't know, we were originally planning on launching on February 1st, but then Harlee left and it fucked up all of our plans.
What can I say? I'm the heart and soul.
So we had to delay the launch by 2 weeks. You can actually watch a vlog I did on our YouTube channel regarding the launch of Somewhat Gaming. I stayed up for like I think 15 hours that day. Filmed some Let's Plays. Made sure that everything was all nice and ready to go.
Yeah, you did well, man. Did well.
And yeah, from the support we've been getting, I mean, I'm looking at our Twitter page right now. We have 102 followers, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
that kind of annoys me a little bit. 'Cause
Why?
I've been on Twitter for maybe 6 years. I've cracked 100 followers once, and now I'm back in the 90s.
And our Facebook page has let me take a look.
I think it's like 46 or 7 likes or something like
44 likes.
that. Oh, sorry, 44.
It's in just a couple of days, in my opinion, is fucking great. Especially
cool.
since we have no established following. So pretty stoked on that. Next week is going to be filled with content. I am currently filming what is probably going to be the longest vlog we are ever going to have on our channel, because it's Halo Regionals, baby. I'm watching the entire thing, filming my reactions, giving you my predictions and stuff. It's pretty cool. And I should talk about, actually, the Halo Regionals events, which are currently going on right now. The second day of the tournament has just ended. We went from 16 teams who qualified online to now 6 teams that are still in the tournament. Crazy upsets happened. Just drama was the recurring theme for day one, because people were complaining about audio issues and whatnot. But we have 6 teams going in tomorrow to compete for, I think the first place is $50,000. I'm not too sure. But anyways, that's not the big point about this whole tournament. This whole tournament was to decide the 8 teams that are going to compete at the Halo World Championship, which is what is now the biggest tournament, I think, or the second biggest esports tournament ever. I may have to check in on that, or someone may have to correct me, but the prize pool now is $2.5 million. That is fucking crazy.
It's a lot of money.
The first place gets $1 million. Just fucking straight up, you're a millionaire. Or you have to divide it with your teammates, but still. If you're a team of 4, that's $250,000 for each player. That is mind bending, dude. I've been following.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's funded by the rec packs and Halo.
Yes,
5, isn't it?
that's crazy. The when they announced the Halo World Championship at Gamescom, the prize pool was $1 million, and now it's $2.5 million. So in a matter of 6 months,
It's crazy.
people have just been buying rec packs, and now they have this fucking premium $25 Warzone rec pack that you could buy. I'm not touching that shit. 343, I gave you so much. I haven't given you a single cent when it comes to rec packs, even though I support competitive gaming fully. But $25 for skins and weapons and vehicles is just ridiculous.
To be fair, you did get the game for free.
I did get the game for free.
So you can give them a little something.
I'm trying to save to move out to my own place, so
Okay.
I will use that $25
You're gonna
in some other places.
save up to be a big boy. Do your own thing.
Yep. So yeah, this is the biggest prize pool out of any Halo event ever. I've been following competitive Halo since Halo 3. It's the biggest prize pool that's ever been given. And we're going to have, I think, 8 North American teams, 4 Europe, 4 teams from Europe, South America, and Asia?
One Australian team, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 Australian team, 1 Latin American team, and I think 2 Japanese or Asian teams. I may have to look into that, but there's going to be a total of 16 teams competing in the end, and that event will be happening in March. Still don't know the details as to the world's format and when the event is gonna happen or where the event is gonna happen. Because if I can somehow manage to snag a ticket or something
Hint,
to
hint.
go to that, I will fucking go to Halo Worlds. This is the biggest tournament ever for Halo,
So is
and
this
I wouldn't
like
miss it for the world.
is this like a yearly thing or?
I don't know, man. I hope it will be, because I know the broadcasters over on the streams have been referring to this quote unquote season as the first season. So there's definitely going to be a second season of the Halo World Championship. I don't know if the prize pool is going to be the same amount. Probably
Oh,
not,
it'll be bigger, I'd assume.
but I mean, 343 has been supporting Halo 5 in an outstanding fashion, releasing updates, monthly updates. We're getting, I think this week actually, we're getting Griffball, Bomb,
nice.
and Oddball as for free as the content updates. So pretty exciting stuff. I'm gonna be filming some gameplay.
Dude, do you want to play?
Obviously.
We should totally play some Griffball.
Oh, dude, I used to be fucking god at Griffball in Halo 3.
Griffball is so fun.
I remember when that shit was a weekend playlist, and I would get Killionaires with the hammer, dude. Fucking crazy stuff.
I remember the hammers were the hardest things to learn because you had to learn like the exact trajectory.
Yeah. Because you couldn't you had to hit the trigger right before the person was in range, so it would actually work.
I played it in Halo
the
Reach,
sword.
and it was just something. Yeah, it was pretty hard to master.
Nah, dude, Halo 3 was where it was at, dude. Halo Reach,
dude.
like, it's some kid at work brought in Halo Reach to play on his Xbox 360. Obviously, I beat him like 20. I think I beat him 23-0 when we played. Yeah,
Is that how?
beating
that
some
how-
50.
Is
What?
that how you help? Is that how you help kids out, Max, at your job?
Yes.
Just
But he was
pummel them.
talking shit, dude. He was talking shit, saying he would beat me, and I just crushed his ass. It was really funny. But Halo Reach, man, I hate that game. I just don't like it.
Halo Reach is great because it was the first Halo I actually got into.
I don't like it. Period.
Well, Halo Reach doesn't like you, so eat those apples.
Ooh, sick burn, bro.
Cheers.
Want to talk about Quantum Break and how it's launching pretty soon? The game has gone gold. You excited about it? You're gonna pick it up?
I probably will pick it up.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up as well.
I mean, it's at that point where we just about have to pick up everything.
Yeah, especially
kinda-
the first party games.
Yeah.
I mean, April is probably going to be the biggest game. Is going to be the biggest month. Excuse me, of 2016. We got Quantum Break. We got Is Star Fox still releasing in April?
I would have no idea, to be honest. Best
I think it is. Anyways, we're still gonna have Quantum Break, Uncharted, and Dark Souls 3 on like 3 weeks from apart.
Are you going to pick up Dark Souls?
I am definitely gonna pick up Dark Souls 3, and I'm definitely filming a Let's Play out of that,
Oh,
if
God.
that's what you're wondering.
Well, there you go. You get to look forward to that.
Dude, I beat Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne, so I am a Souls game veteran. I know what they're all about. So the rage is not gonna happen that much. I can guarantee you that.
Wasn't
You
there
can
a
fucking
competition
quote
where
this
the developers
podcast
were-
episode.
Wasn't there a competition where the developers were offering money to anybody that can, like, explain the Dark Souls story? Or what it's about?
I don't know.
Did you read that?
I don't know.
You gotta look into that.
That's actually pretty funny because there's so much like lore in with the items and the characters that are in those games that I wouldn't even be surprised that even the developers don't know what the hell the story is about.
Yeah, let's just check it in there. Make it. That looks cool. Throw it in.
But
Give it a cool name.
speaking of Dark Souls, if you actually pre-order the game on Xbox One, you get Dark Souls 1 for free as a backwards compatible game, which is a pretty cool incentive for pre-ordering the game.
That's pretty cool.
But I mean, if it's backwards compatible though, and it used to be a free games with gold, doesn't that mean that everyone who downloaded it back when it was free on Xbox 360 is gonna be automatically be able to download it on their Xbox One?
I'd assume so.
Because yeah.
Also, if you're pre-ordering Dark Souls 3, one would have to assume you've played Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
And that you
That's
probably
true.
still own it.
That's true.
It's like when Fallout 4 came out, you got Fallout 3 for free.
But I'm pretty sure they're doing that just because they want to have all 3 Dark Souls games available on the same platform, because we got the not a remake but remastered with Scholar of the First Sin last year for Dark Souls 2. So you can play all of them if you're doing a Souls marathon on your Xbox One.
Oh god.
You are a fucking crazy ass masochist if you're doing that.
Is that word of the day? Masochist.
Masochist. This is the title of this episode. Bringing on the masochism. I think I just invented a word.
What does it mean, Max?
It basically means you torturing yourself. There you go.
There you go.
But yeah,
you learn something every day.
Exactly. So yeah, Dark Souls 3, really looking forward to that game. Actually, I wanted to go back to Dark Souls 2 like a week ago just to get like a feel of the game again, because the mechanics of those games are just so good. Have you actually ever played a Souls games, Harley?
I played, I think, 20 minutes of the first one and gave up. It wasn't my type of game, to be honest. It's like, looks pretty, but I don't know.
If we could get a Souls games every year, like we have for the past 3 years now, I will be a pretty happy camper.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude, those games are fucking awesome.
So was Assassin's Creed. Look how that turned out.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Not really.
How they officially confirmed that there is an Assassin's Creed game coming out.
I don't know how they officially confirmed. They officially confirmed that months ago. We already knew this.
In their fucking press release or financial release or whatever, they said that they're not releasing an Assassin's Creed game this year.
Yeah, but they said that months ago. So we're taking a year off to focus on some Egyptian
released.
Game.
Some what?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
The next game is based in Egypt, apparently.
Huh. Maybe a spiritual successor to Prince of Persia?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I would kill. I want a fucking Prince of Persia game. I want, like, an old-school Prince of Persia game, like the Sands of Time. I would just throw money at the screen if Ubisoft announces that at E3. Man, I missed that series.
I had Bethesda having another press conference at E3.
They're gonna fucking announce Elder Scrolls 6.
No.
No, they're not.
Hope not. I did see Fallout 4's triple DLC has been announced. And will be coming out soon.
Are you gonna pick that up, or have you given up on Fallout?
No, I haven't finished the main story. But I'm level 51 or 2.
Yeah?
I don't know. I've been playing Halo and working and traveling the world, doing my own thing.
Should we like tease the Halo video that's going to be going up on our YouTube channel? That
Well, you just mentioned it, so I guess we have to now, don't we? Dumbass.
Go ahead, I'll let you explain that because that was your idea.
It's nothing original. Max and I will be playing some public maps now that Forge is out and about, and people have made some incredible things.
Dude,
so we'll be
some of the forgers out there are absolutely nuts. I have no idea how they come up with these ideas. Like the fucking guy who made the pod racing thing. Like, where in the hell did that come from?
That's something. We might actually try that out. I want to see what that looks like.
Yeah, I want to see that actually too.
But yeah, if you have any maps you'd like us to try out, give us a bell on Twitter. Let us know who the who made it, so we can. Dude, do you want to talk about that? How shit it is to actually find maps. You have to actually go and find the person and friend them or follow them.
Oh my god!
Go through their files.
Yeah, I remember
It's
the
so bad.
time in Halo 3 where you could just go on Bungie's website,
Yeah,
search the game type or the player who had the game type or map in his file share, and you just download that to your game, and that's it. Now it's a fucking hassle because you gotta fucking
it's a witch hunt.
first. Yeah, exactly. You gotta find the guy on the internet who has that map you want, follow him or add him to your friends on Xbox, go onto his profile in Halo and bookmark. You can't download, you have to bookmark his game type or map, and then it's playable on your console.
That's so bad.
It's wow. Like I don't know what
It
343 was thinking with that, but
took us forever to work it out.
yeah, but we did. We
Yeah,
made
we did.
some. We practiced the wipeout track,
Oh,
and
spoiler alert.
I gotta say, even though I am a Halo pro, I had some trouble getting through that course.
Yeah, it's pretty that was tricky. That was you absolutely annihilated me.
Yeah, but I
The
still,
practice.
aced it, and expect the video to go up on our YouTube channel very, very soon. I don't know. I'm just browsing the internet right now. I don't see anything else really interesting to talk about. People have been talking about the Division beta, which I currently have installed on my Xbox, but I haven't played it yet. I should, but I have so much stuff to worry about, like my Let's Plays, which I need to get to very soon.
Yeah, I'll be doing some retro stuff. Hopefully Wednesday onwards. Once I pick up a couple of cords and cables so I can record old school Let's Plays. And I'll be doing some stuff with Charlotte. So that'll be good. Record some stuff, play some games. Yeah, I got a thumbs
Sweet.
up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Dude, did you hear Kayne West is broke?
Oh, I
How
did.
fucking funny is that?
I fucking okay. I'm gonna in this video section or video podcast. I'm gonna put a picture of Kanye West that I found on Twitter, and I reposted. I didn't retweet it. I downloaded it on my phone and I posted it afterwards. So if you're watching the video version of our podcast, you're getting a great image right now. It's just glorious, glorious image of Kanye West kissing Kanye West. Have you seen that picture?
Uh, yeah.
It's
It's
absolutely great.
not a hard picture to find, to be honest.
But yeah,
He's broke,
he's gone broke.
apparently.
The media is just shitting on him
He's
from
not
what
broke.
I've seen.
He's not broke.
He's not broke. He just released an album.
Exactly. That's why he's
Like-
telling people he's broke. His assets alone is worth like $100 million, and his wife's worth like 135 million.
What? How is she worth that much money?
Kim Kardashian? Are you fucking serious? People are
She,
dumb.
she has done nothing in this world.
I swear to God, she has the best job in the world. She just gets paid to
God.
live.
Yeah,
great.
That's pretty much it. She
Yeah,
gets
he
paid to live.
I think Kanye West wanted. Who did he want? He wanted Apple or somebody to give him. No, he wanted Mark Zuckerberg to give him money.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And
so
I actually downloaded his latest album. Haven't listened to it all the way through. And I don't normally listen to rap, but he's a crazy man. I mean, I follow him on Twitter. Sometimes his tweets make no sense.
Yeah.
He's a pretty weird guy.
I mean, you have to be weird for people to talk about you.
Exactly. And he has that shit on lockdown.
Oh yeah, so good. So
Unbelievable.
hey, you're a Patriots fan, am I correct? With them
Yes,
foosballs?
I am.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we should actually talk about that.
So I watched a little bit of.
They broadcast that shit over in Australia.
Oh yeah, it was on TV. So I know nothing about the game. Is it like two halves? Is it split into two halves or like quarters or something?
Two halves in
Two halves.
4 quarters.
Okay. Well, I watched like the start of the match.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The Panthers choked so hard, dude. Dude. Okay, so basically, for those of you who don't follow sports, because we usually talk about nerdy shit on this podcast, Panthers were like 15-1 in the regular season, and the Broncos actually beat the Patriots in their semi-final match, in a pretty outstanding fashion, and I was pissed because I was rooting for the Patriots. And they choked. So going into the Super Bowl, I was definitely favoring the Panthers because of the crazy season they had. But they just got annihilated by the Broncos defense in the end. And I was so pissed. And actually, that during the day of the Super Bowl, I wasn't feeling too well. So I was just laying in bed and relaxing. But I felt like shit after that. I felt like shit after the Super Bowl, dude. God. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, I was watching it and I was like, I understand nothing.
But it made me realize that I like eSports more than I do like regular sports.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's crazy. Like just last week there was the second LAN event for Call of Duty, and I've shit on Call of Duty plenty of times over the years of, or actually the year of podcasting I did. But man, competitive Call of Duty is just something else. It's so cool to watch, and so is Halo. Halo, I mean, I don't consider myself a quote unquote pro player. I'm pretty much just decent or good at the game.
Well, you're not a pro player unless you're getting paid to play.
Exactly.
That's the definition of pro.
And I don't invest as much time as I should if I would want to be a pro player, because I have a job, I have a life,
No, you
need to
don't.
pay the bills somehow.
Yeah.
I gotta sleep. Honestly, if it were only up to me, I would just get home from work, play Halo until the late hours in the morning, and just go back to work. But I gotta sleep. I gotta rest. I need the fucking brain to relax for a bit. Okay, after a long day. But
That's why you make videos for YouTube.
Exactly. And now we got somewhat gaming going on, which fucking makes me the busiest man ever. Last year, I said I was the busiest man ever, and once again, this year, I'm the biggest man.
What were you doing like this time last year?
I was editing reviews for Gamer Headlines.
Yeah.
And preparing myself to go to PAX East.
Good times.
With a car that got fucking smashed on the side of the highway. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at my Twitter feed right now. All it is eSports right now. It's just crazy to me. And we have Twitter gaming on this social media, which I don't know what it's gonna be all about, but I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be like some eSports, or maybe Twitter is gonna jump in the eSports community and sponsor a team. I don't know. That could be a possibility. We've seen cool stuff happen, but yeah, exciting times for esports, man. If you're not following esports, you should definitely. There's obviously one type of game that is played competitively that must pique your interest, and first-person shooters are mine. So yeah,
awesome. Sounds good. I don't know. I'd watch it, and I respect anybody that plays it, but I don't know. It's too in depth for me.
Well, yeah, you're listening to someone who has 8 years of watching, 8 years of experience of watching competitive first-person shooter action. So, But if you invest the time, it's pretty cool. I guess it's like any other sport. I mean, if you're what's the sport you're the most popular sport over in Australia? Fucking croquet.
Okay. No, man, we have AFL, which is our football.
Is it rugby or soccer or?
It's kind of a combination of both. The Australian Football League, it's AFL. I don't know, it's like hard to explain. You'd have to like go on YouTube. Like the rules change every year and stuff. It's weird.
Okay, well, I mean,
yeah, we have that during the winter, and then in the summer we have cricket.
What I refer to as croquet, but whatever.
Croquet,
yeah. But it's as if I would want to get invested into the AFL, for instance, I have to invest a lot of time to learn the nuances and the strategies and whatnot. It's the same thing with esports, and since we're gamers, I mean, we pick up new games every single time. It's a whole other experience, and it's just the way things go. I mean, I can't speak properly. It's late. I'm sorry.
Who do you follow on esports? What's your team of choice?
So on the Call of Duty side, definitely Optic Gaming because they're the best. Actually, right now there's a tournament going on, an online tourney, and they're in the finals.
Nice.
For 25K, so hopefully they will win that. And actually, speaking of Optic, all of their core players are all big YouTubers. They have a pretty big following on YouTubers, so I follow them on YouTube as well, watch their vlogs and shit. It's really cool to just know the players outside of the game and what they're like as individuals. So I'm digging that. But on the Halo side, I gotta go with EG, Evil Geniuses, the best team in Halo right now, the gold medalists from X Games.
Wow. Like Max just broke.
What do you mean? I just broke.
I don't know. You just hit a whole new level. Good sign.
Well, they are competing for 50K right now in the regionals, so hopefully they'll be able to win it all tomorrow when the finals occur. But I don't follow that many other esports. I mean, Counter-Strike Global Offensive is blowing up right now, but I don't know that much about the game. I should really like sit down and learn the whole spiel about the game. But that's the thing, like, I follow the esports that I play. So like COD and Halo. I don't play that much of COD, but at least I know the basics around it all.
I think it's a lot more enjoyable when you know the game.
Exactly. And when I watch competitive Halo, it just gives me that crazy drive to just open up my Xbox and play Halo. It's that simple. Like, I didn't play Halo for a week and a half, and after watching what is, I think, 9 hours of Halo gameplay today, I just fucking wanted to hop online and play some games. But yeah, enough of me talking. I feel like I've talked way too much during that episode. It's the Max show over here.
Hey man, you're excited about gaming, so that's cool.
Yeah, video games.
Damn video games.
We're almost at the 50-minute mark. I think it's time to wrap this up. We don't have anything else to talk about, do we?
Yeah, man. No, nothing. Freaking in Japan, making some videos. Filming some my next episode of Beyond Gaming, which is pretty cool.
Sweet.
I'm gonna do I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a room and setup tour.
Yeah, I wanted to do one of these for my personal channel, but I keep delaying my personal channel, the relaunch of my personal channel, like super hardcore. So I might as well just upload it on Somewhat Gaming. And actually, one thing we wanted to do for this setup video was ask in the comments who between Harlee and I would have the prettiest or better setup. Yeah. And we just realized that we essentially have the same setup, so
We
it
do.
wouldn't make sense.
We have pretty much the exact same setup. It's quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
You posted that idea to me, and I was like, dude, that's just it's gonna be so boring. But yeah, I thought I'd do like a setup tour so you can see, how the podcast is set, how the videos are set. My girlfriend is currently breaking my room. If you're watching the video portion of the podcast, you'll see I've got pop vinyls, got my little gaming corner posters, all that stuff. I got Pokemon cards. I can talk about them.
Oh, yeah. Why the fuck are you that obsessed with Pokemon cards, dude?
I don't know, dude. I think it's the nostalgia. Because I had them when I was younger. And I just like the designs and the rarity of some. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
You shut your face.
I have one
bitch.
pop vinyl because of you, and it's actually Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I got Kylo Ren.
But I want more of them. They look awesome.
They're bringing out another Kylo Ren one.
Really?
It's gonna be him with the his face scarred.
Oh.
It's gonna be nice, dude. It's gonna be nice.
I feel like they're higher quality than the amiibos.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I like them more. And yeah, exactly. For the same price, you're getting cooler shit. I just wish there would be one Halo related, because
there's Master Chief.
Yes, but I went on Amazon and that shit is going for like $100, and I'm not spending $100 on Master Chief.
They don't make them anymore, so they're a rarity now.
Yeah.
Alright, quick update. I just saw a cat outside my window, and my girlfriend's a huge cat lady. She has run outside to chase this cat. It's like hug it or something. I don't know.
What is happening with this episode? Jesus.
I don't know, man. It's everywhere.
It's going downhill like the end of the last episode. Fucking shit.
Great. It's a somewhat gamey, man. It's whatever. Hey, this is the Somewhat podcast.
Yeah, it's a Somewhat podcast. We do whatever the hell we want.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's gonna close out episode 2 of a Somewhat podcast. Thank you guys for listening, sticking around, supporting the shit that we do, whether it be just liking us on Facebook or giving us a follow on Twitter. Bunch of content will be up next week.
Absolutely.
On our website and our YouTube channel. So make sure to visit www.somewhatgaming.com for all the shit that we do. Check out my Let's Play series, which should have more than just 2 videos for each games up on the YouTubes. And fucking check us out on Twitter. Our links are written down on the website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tell Morgan he's a bitch for ditching us on the 2nd episode of this podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And tell him Street Fighter 5 sucks as well.
Oh, dude, that's harsh.
Well, he already established that it sucks, but just remind him that it's bad, and he's gonna probably fight you in it. I don't know. Whatever.
Max is just rambling. He's trying to make up for time.
I'm making up for time because I want this episode to last an hour, but clearly it's not gonna last an hour. But
if I have to listen to 9 minutes and 30 seconds of you rambling, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Exactly. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys next week, as we'll hopefully have more to talk about, and hopefully our 3rd co-host will be joining us. So
maybe.
Peace out, boy.
See ya.